She had no computer, no money, not even proper shoes, only a candle, a notebook, and a dream that refused to die. Motivation fades, discipline endures. Stay to the end, because this story might change how you see your own life. Dust never settled in a forgotten village, hidden between hills and fields of maize. Roosters crowed, mills ground corn, and barefoot children chased chickens through dusty alleys. In this place lived Maya, 15 years old. While others dreamed of marriage, she dreamed of classrooms and books. She wanted to become a teacher, the first in her village. Grandmother laughed. My daughter, our hands were made for planting corn, not holding pens. The women whispered, that girl thinks she's better than us. Education is for city people, not for girls without shoes. But her mother gave her an old journal. Write bigger dreams, dreams so big, they scare you. That journal became Maya's sanctuary. Every night, after chores and caring for siblings, she wrote her visions by candlelight. She studied borrowed books, solved math problems in the dirt when paper ran out, and practiced teaching beneath the old tree, using a stick to draw letters for younger children. News spread of a state scholarship. Top 3 students would go to teaching college. It was her one chance. But 3 weeks before the exam, tragedy struck. Her father's tractor overturned. Medical bills devoured their savings. Her mother begged her to quit school and work the fields. Through tears, Maya pleaded, just 3 more weeks, Mama, please. But her mother whispered, we can't eat dreams, my daughter. That night, Maya nearly gave up. Then came a knock. Mrs. Carmen, the retired mail carrier, stood at the door. I have savings, she said, enough to support your family for a month. Take the exam, Maya. If you don't try, you'll regret it forever. A hall was filled with hundreds of students, pressed uniforms, shiny calculators, families waiting in cars. Maya wore her mother's old dress, a borrowed pencil, and had walked 4 hours to be there. For 6 hours, she poured her soul onto those papers. Every answer a prayer, every essay a declaration that poverty would not define her. 3 months later, a letter arrived. First place, full scholarship. The impossible had become inevitable. At the teaching college, Maya felt out of place. No computer, only 3 dresses, surrounded by students from wealthy families. But she carried something rare. She knew what education truly meant. She studied late in libraries, watched free tutorials, and asked for help when she needed it. Slowly, Maya rose to the top of her class. 4 years later, Maya graduated with highest honors. She refused a city job and returned to her village. She built a school from an abandoned building. Donations brought books, computers, electricity. On opening day, 30 children filled the classroom. Today we begin writing your stories. And in your stories there are no impossible dreams, only inevitable ones. Her students became nurses, engineers, farmers with new ideas. The village was no longer forgotten. It became known as the place where dreams grow. At her desk, Maya still keeps her mother's journal. Now she writes not her own dreams, but the dreams of her students. A distance between impossible and inevitable is measured not in miles, but in the depth of your determination. Your circumstances define where you start, but your choices define where you finish. And if this story inspired you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs hope today. Your support helps us bring more stories like Maya's to the world.